Denku Chojin Gridman is getting an anime adaptation coming this fall on the Funimation Now streaming service. This was announced a couple days back, so I know I'm a little late getting to it, and I apologize for that. But I figured I would talk about it just for a little bit here for those of you that have not heard and are not too familiar with Denku Chojin Gridman. It is a series that is kind of loosely inspired by the Ultraman series, but it's not Ultraman. It's its own series by Tsuburaya Productions that they did back in 1993. 1994 is when it ran on Japanese television, and they are making an anime adaptation called SSSS Gridman, or maybe it's Gridman, or maybe it's pronounced S's Gridman. I don't know. It's got a lot of S's in the title, but it is an anime adaptation of Denku Chojin Gridman. In Gridman, it was a little bit different from Ultraman because he was a kind of policeman that would go into the digital world and fight, I guess, cybercrime on there. I'm not exactly clear on the overall plot. I'm sure some of you can go ahead and correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, that's kind of what it is. I only remember the American adaptation of the show, which was Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. For those of you that watched that back in the 90s in syndication, that was the American adaptation of the show, and you might be a little bit more familiar with that one like I am. But this series looks interesting from the trailer, which I'll link in the description below so you guys can check it out. I'll definitely be checking it out when it's out here and see what I think about it. Overall, I haven't seen too many animes that have been adapted from tokusatsu. I'm sure a lot of you probably have. I know a lot of people have given me a mixed opinion about the Garo anime adaptation, and for the most part, I've heard more negative than positive things, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't really have an opinion about it. But what do you guys think of tokusatsu that gets adapted into anime? And another question for you would be, what anime would you like to see be adapted into a tokusatsu? Let me know in the comment section below because I think it's an interesting conversation to have. And as always, guys, thank you so much. Please comment, like this video, share it if you can, subscribe, of course, if you're new. I appreciate you coming and checking out this video, and I appreciate you having on board if you're subscribing. And I want to thank you all also for checking out my other channel, which I will also be uploading to, which is Jonimus Prime. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, please do, because I will be trying to upload on both the channels here pretty regularly now that I have a little bit more time and I have a much bigger space to film in. It makes it a little bit more convenient for me to also put out videos more regularly, and now the time is opening up a little bit more regularly. So on the other channel, I think I had said this in a previous video, maybe make that more of a vlog commentary channel that has other topics that I want to talk about. So if you guys want to check that out, link will also be in the description below. The channel's name is Jonimus Prime, and as always, I thank you guys so much, and until next time, you know how it goes. The hunt continues.